Welcome back, my gardening friends, to a glorious day on the allotment. The first pallet collar raised bed, which is 4 high, is the parsnips. They were sown on the 11th of April, and then we move on to the carrots, again 4 pallet collars high, and these are now 21 days on, and this is how I thin them out. We actually sow them 3 seeds per station, so that we get hopefully enough germinate. And as you can see there's quite a few, and there's just one here that's just trying to keep going. I'll re-sow that if we have any issues, but normally we do get a good rate of germination, especially if we use fresh seed. These are the sweet candle carrots. So the first 3 rows we're going to snip, and the far 2 rows we're going to pull. And I want to see if that makes any difference with any forking that I may get later on in the year. Now I normally pull, and some people have said that they have cut, which is meant it does tend to regrow again, but I can keep an eye on that. But at the moment I'm going to pick the best one, and snip them off. We'll try and get one that's sitting nicely in the middle. Doesn't have to be the best one, so we want it to grow around there. And I will attempt this time to try and pull some of these out, but pulling them out does again damage them, so we'll have that one. So that's that done. Nice sharp pair of scissors, and I think I'll get you a little bit closer to show you how I actually pull them. So I've put some little markers, and I'm only going to do it to this bed. The rest of them I'm going to cut, and hopefully we can see what we're doing there. Just move that out of the way. That one looks like it's pretty central, and we'll just gently tease them out. Now they do get a decent long taproot. Parsnips are known for the extra long taproots. See if we can see, by pulling it we may damage the roots on that one, so I think I'll take that one out as well, because it's far enough away from that one. Could have done with pulling them out at that sort of length, so it doesn't damage anything. But it'll be a good comparison this year. I've been told different ways, but now those will get their little greenhouses, the fruit bottles back on top of them, until they're a size where I feel they're struggling, especially if we get some good weather, hot weather. We don't want to actually fry them. We'll just move on to the parsnips. So in this station we've got that one there that's near enough in the middle, so we'll just take that one out there, and that one there. That should finish those off. These have just been disturbed a little bit. Weed there. So we haven't really got a central one, but we'll keep that one in nearest this side, away from the others. And just as to see if these will come out. Hole, that's snapped. but the tap roots on these get massively long, and if any of these side roots are disturbed, that's when they'll fork. But you can see the parsnips already started to form there. And hopefully they won't grow back. I'm going to see if I can pull one out. Where are we? Yeah, you can see that. I'll have a go at pulling these. I'll leave that one. This is why we can't really transplant them. It's a good old length, and as you can see, all these roots, if they get damaged in any way at all, they will fork. And so that's after 21 days. I'll crack on with these now. I'll throw all the tops onto the floor because I've composted my paths, and that'll be another job done. These are okay. The carrots could have done with being done maybe a little bit earlier, but getting up to the allotment during the lockdown is always difficult, especially now I'm back at work. So there we have it. I've got 40 parsnips. That's enough for me for the year, and there'll be 200 sweet candle carrots in these 5 raised pallet collars, and I try and successional sow every couple of weeks. People do ask me about the fruit bottles and the pots that we have. Basically that's driven into the ground just so to show me, and that these juice cartons sit nicely in there, a little twist, and it fits perfect. So that's what I use. Yes, some people do say a lot of plastic. I've never bought any pots or things like that for my allotments. I've always reused other people's, etc., and this gives me a quality crop. Maybe not in so much of a quantity, even though maybe 200 carrots to some is a lot, but some of those carrots in the last bed will be harvested, possibly still in the ground, and we'll still be using them. If you've liked the content of this video, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and throw those comments. We love the comments. People learn from the comments, and it's a great way of learning and the interaction. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.